Okay, it's me, and I'm going to remind you to check out my attire. Okay, so this shirt is what we classically call a Hawaiian shirt, or you might wear it on a tacky party night. And I've got red shoes. So if you look up the symbology of these things, you will have something for you to use in your own lives. Now, if we were going to consider how the reality game is supposed to end, I'll give you a summary. You are going to find everyone who ever existed there, and it's going to be very joyful, very pleasant, feeling good, no sickness, no disease, no rotted bodies that are, what we expect when someone's like 150 years old or something. So you're going to have to imagine some kind of a thing that I'm going to call Topside. Topside is basically heaven, as we all consider it to be, where everyone is alive and living fancy-free. That is Topside, and that's where everything is going. And how are we going to get there? Well, some people apparently have signed up to have a death experience to get there, and other people are going to ascend there. When's it all going to show up? It should start showing up any time now. This is what we expect in the fourth dimension. And so if you start seeing dead people, don't freak out. And usually what I do is I assume they're doppelgangers, because it's much easier for your mind to get its head around seeing somebody that you know is dead. Well, it's just like, a doppelganger is somebody who is like a dead ringer, like totally identical in look to this other person. If you happen to start talking to the person and they have all the memories of the old person, then you have met a dead person and you're in the fourth dimension, and we are heading for the fifth dimension, which is, I don't know. But at some point you will be able to hit some dimension where Topside exists. And I'm not going to limit it to anything, because sometimes people want to limit it to it, but no limit. And all I will say is I expect everything is going to be bathed in beautiful white light. Got it? Okay, can you see my little... Okay, you got that? That's the new symbol for you. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to have to try and become less... sounds like... no, not so much. I'm going to be less, more, and maybe even in between. There's lots of cosmic characters that I do on my channels, and their personalities. So if you want to subscribe, that's awesome, because they'll be able to see a lot more of my cosmic characters come through, and they all talk about kind of different things, and anyway, that's good. Our channels are InfiniteBog99 on YouTube, Rio de Janeiro Warlocks on Facebook, and on Instagram we're Burrows Bobby. On Facebook, I'm not going to tell you that one, but if you can find me, you can find me. Okay, the next point that I want to bring about is Little by Little, who is one of our compatriots, who we last saw quite some time ago, very quietly tiptoeing through the Hutch, which is the space station where the cosmic characters like to hang out. If you want to learn more about Little by Little, you can... maybe not so much. I can't talk anymore. Gotta go. Okay, I'm never going to have anything to do with Mary Had a Little Lammy. I'm never going to do anything with seeing if there is anything to do with trains, okay? You just got a train I'm going to tell you what trains mean. If you hear train, it is a reminder it's ascension time. Anytime you hear a train or you see a train, it means ascension time. Bob Ross, the Thunder Down Under, called it harvest time. Okay, so harvest time. If you hear trains, see trains, anything to do with trains, that's ascension time. Okay, well, this is difficult, but as you can see, I've got my hoodie up. Okay, that's basically, it's very hard to see with this light because it's a black hoodie, and you can see what the hoodie says, and you can see what the hoodie says. Okay, I know I'm doing a lot of trying to get you to look at the symbology of what people around you are wearing, to put it together. Things that you see as you're driving around that your attention is drawn to, pay attention to them. They're all trying to give you messages from what used to be called the subconscious, but I'm going to call it information. So information, primarily the information that's going to come to you is going to be about how you can ascend, how you can raise your consciousness. And a lot of the stories are going to be very personal to you, to do with your experiences in your life. So it's not going to be the same message from that you'll see that other people are going to get when they see these different symbols and things. Whatever they get is whatever they get, and it's going to fit in their own personal story. Got it?